How are you guys doing? You might be wondering what I'm doing here. Well, I tried to do a small experiment which got me into a lot of trouble. What was that experiment, you might ask? I played Dota and League at the same time. And soon after, mobile police came into my house, pulled the plug out of my PC, and then brought me here. Listen, I didn't know this would get me into a lot of trouble, okay? Since I'm here, let's talk about why you're here. Because today, we are going to be talking about a fish. A killer fish. And most people when hear these phrases, they think about something like piranhas or sharks. No. Because this time we are talking about Slark the Night Crawler. Yeah, he looks pretty harmless with those googly eyes and a pocket knife trying to be dangerous. But don't let his looks fool you because this guy really packs a punch. If you have been playing this game for a long time, then you might remember him being a nightmare. I'm not kidding when I say this, but he used to be one of the most picked heroes of all time. On top of that, his playstyle and Ice Frog not nerfing him was just icing on the cake. But now he's in a good spot. He's not below average, and if you play him right, you can get some wins. You know what? Good job, Valve, for at least making this game playable rather than breaking the game for a few months. His Q ability is called Dark Pact. After a short delay, he makes a blood sacrifice, purging most negative debuffs and dealing damage to enemy units around him. In my opinion, this is one of the most underrated abilities of all time. This ability will get you out of many bad situations. You can dispel slows, silence, hex, roots, and stuns. What else do you want? It's like Aeon Disc, but instead of being passive and giving you shield for a few seconds, it's an active ability and drains your HP when you use it. And this ability also deals a lot of damage, especially during early to mid game. Next up is your W ability. Slark pounces forward, grabbing the first hero connects with him and leashes them or something like that. If you want my honest opinion, this is one of the weirdest abilities. Its animation and actual trajectory is different. Most abilities you point and click and that's it. In this ability, you will jump towards your facing rather than what you're pointing at. And because of turn ratio, you can't just right click and then immediately press W. It won't work. And sometimes because of trajectory, you might think you're going to hit your target, but that doesn't happen. Best advice for this problem is to just keep using it until you start landing your W. Next up is Essence Shift. Slark steals attributes from enemy heroes when you attack them and gains agility for each one, which means you can keep stacking them until you start firing like a Gatling gun. And yes, you will get permanent agility if you kill the affected enemy hero, which means you will get an advantage in longer team fights. Then let's talk about his ultimate ability called Shadow Dance, which creates a cloud of shadows, making you immune to detection, attacks, and spell casts. Long story short, he can hit you, but you can't hit him. And yes, it is as annoying as it sounds. Like, who thought this was a good idea? And this gets even more annoying when you talk about his passive. When not visible to enemy team, he gets movement speed and HP regen, which scales with your ultimate. At start, you get 10 HP regen and 6% movement speed. But as soon as you get your ultimate ability, you get 70% HP regen, which gets scaled up to 130. I wish this was a joke, but it's not. And his movement speed goes from 24% to 48%. So this is what you have to do. You jump in, press Q, and keep auto attacking. So you keep stacking your passive. When you get low on HP, press your ultimate ability to recover your missing health. But if you still get yourself in a sticky situation, then use your W to run away into trees so you can recover your health bar and then attack them again. See how annoying this is? Playing this hero is like participating in a back alley fight. It's all dirty tricks and not the fun kind. But don't worry, we're not done yet, because now we are going to talk about the Agnum Scepter and Shard. Shard gives you a new ability called Adept Shroud. Creates a cloud at the location which makes all allies inside invisible. One good advice that I can give you is that you can use this ability to break Legion's commander's duels. Yep, that's right. If she tries to duel your allies, you can just use this ability and just make her forget about what was happening. Hey, listen, I don't know how this works, but it just does. And then we have the Scepter, which gives you 2 pounds charges and increases its range. I mean, it's very good for getting into trouble and getting out of trouble. Oh, look who's back, the man himself. Hey, I was talking about you, by the way. Why don't you tell the audience more about yourself?
My pain is constant and sharp, and I do not hope for a better world for anyone.
He has been doing this since he came back. Well, anyways, let me tell you about the Our story starts off with this guy in prison. He was sent to Dark Reef, which is a sunken prison where all the sea creatures are sent for their crimes. Slark don't trust anyone and he is very good at what we call stealth. There was another group of prisoners called a Dark Reef Dozen, who were plotting a prison breakout, and they made sure that no one would know about this, except this guy. Listen, he was really talented, okay? He got the info somehow. But unfortunately, this plan did not work because 10 of them died during the escape, and 2 of them got captured and would get executed for entertainment of the masses. But this guy used this opportunity to escape, making him the only successful escapee from Dark Reef. This is it. He was free. He could see the sky and feel the fresh air or water, whatever you guys prefer. But then he sees what's going outside the prison. And then he says, I'm going back to prison. And he has been like this ever since, T-posing and just repeating the same things over and over again. Alright, I will start this off by saying you might want to strap in your brain cells for this one because what you're going to hear is gonna make your brain cells disappear. But rest assured, this will get you a couple of wins rather than losing every game. First, you start off by playing off lane. You're gonna buy the normal starting items like slippers, tangos, few branches, or maybe get yourself a stick. In laning phase, you'll try to get last hits, couple of denies, harass when you get the opportunity. Killing is not on your to-do list during the laning phase, but still, if you get the opportunity, go for it. But make sure you have either a stick or lotus orb. And then comes up the next phase when you hit your level 6 and get your first power spike. Now, this is the part of the game where you start being a nuisance. Start looking for kills, even go into their jungle and punish the enemy carry because you are dangerous in jungle due to lack of visibility. Now you have 2 choices. Option number 1, you buy Sange and Yasha. It's the basic option where you need to be more tanky and have good stats. Sange and Yasha, your ultimate and wand will keep you in team fights for a long time so you can keep stacking your passives. And second option is buying Diffusal Blade. There's only one condition for buying this item. You have to snowball the game. If matchup is not highly in favor of you, then don't buy it. As soon as you get your first main item, all you have to do is engage. Remember to spam your Q as much as possible. Use ultimate and keep stacking your passive. Get couple of kills so that you can buy your second major item, Shadow Blade. If you are low HP and don't have your ultimate, use Shadow Blade and run into trees. You're not gonna have that much trouble since you also get movement speed because of your passive. Next, we're going to buy Shard so that you can get another way to use your passive. Then you buy Skadi, Octarine Core and Heart of Tarask. Main purpose of this build is not to deal a lot of damage, rather being a frontliner. Stay in fights as much as possible, keep stacking your passive and let your carry take care of the rest. And if that doesn't happen, then you will be the one to take care of the rest. 2 other situational items that I would like to point out is Agnum Scepter and Eon Disc. And please don't bring up BKB because we don't do that here. There are 3 endings to this build. Ending number 1, you lose the game and your whole team reports you for smurfing. Ending number 2, you win your game and become a Slark main. And the third ending, you traumatize the enemy team so they quit this game and start playing League of Legends. Listen, it can go either way, okay? And I have achieved all 3 of these endings. Anyways, this is the final representation of the build and this is the demonstration. Alright, you know what? I'm dipping. I'm getting out. Alright, got 1. Got 2. You know what? I got him, so it doesn't matter. Listen, he was a casualty of war, okay? His sacrifice will be remembered. Bro, I can literally fight both of you. Like, I'm not even kidding. Bro, I have to kill this Night Stalker. He's being so annoying right now. Alright, got him. Wait, why are you fighting me, bro? Bro, I steal more stats than you. Alright, he's dead. So I don't know what he was doing. Yeah, I heal everything. Like, literally, you can't kill me. Come back here, Luna. Yeah, you're not killing me. Yeah, I'm backing out. Okay, okay. I mean, I have my ult. Okay, my team bailed me out on this one. What? Why are you here? You should have backed off. I mean, I wanted to kill Night Stalker, but I guess I'll kill him. Come on, come on. Bro, I literally dispel everything. What? Oh, hello. Yeah, come back here. Come back here, bro. 17 kills? I mean, not bad. We did pretty good.